I'll be honest with you guys. Recently, I came across a comment from a guy that made me feel a bit bad for him. Men going their own way is getting better and bigger because men are realizing that the current state of the modern world is not favorable for them. The judicial system, mainstream media, political propaganda, and the entertainment industry are very hostile toward us. As a natural reaction, men are not motivated to deal with women, considering the cons outweigh the pros. Nevertheless, this comment helped me realize that there are men out there dealing with solitude in ways that I do not recommend. Stay tuned because I'm sure you will learn a lot. But before we go deeper, let me share the comment of the day. 8FM Ghost said, "Marriage. The contract that the woman can benefit from breaking. My friends, think twice before you buy that ring." I couldn't agree more. So guys, be wise and careful about your decisions. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. As usual guys, I will pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most light, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment, and you may be our next winner. Now, back to the video. I am sure many men have a similar situation, and indeed I found some similar stories on the internet. This man said, "I need advice. I'm a 37-year-old male, and I haven't dated for a long time. Is there any advice you could give me? I feel like I'm going to get old fast. And I feel like I'm going to have to come to terms with the fact that I might be alone for the rest of my life. I feel I won't be able to have a family. I'm getting up there in age. I don't have a whole lot of experience in dating. Any advice will be appreciated. I don't want to be stuck seeing upscale sex workers or escorts. I am sick and tired of wasting money like this. My last and first relationship was from 2009 to 2014. How do you approach women today? I don't drink, I never smoked, etc., and I'm not into bars. I go to the gym and eat really healthy, and I'm slim. I'm only into skinny blondes and brunettes. Oh, and where do I even go these days to meet a nice chick? I don't have tattoos. I live in the United States, and I don't want to be stuck seeing sex workers for the rest of my life. I just feel like this whole modern dating thing is not working out. Am I weak for wanting a woman?" This story is a bit moving and hard, to be honest. However, I am going to take it step by step so that I can respond to all his questions. As they say, the way of the warrior starts with solitude. If you're at that point, congratulations, because you have a fantastic opportunity to boost your potential and masculinity. Here's the thing. You realized you feel pain inside, so you're acknowledging a signal. Feelings are not the part of your psyche that should rule your life, but rather signals that put everything in perspective. So now I should answer your last question. Are you weak for wanting a woman? Not really. The soulmate narrative is not believable anymore, and I hope you don't think about being a woman's charming prince. Disney is not good advice, but building yourself is, and you're doing that already. Plus, you like skinny blondes and brunettes, so that means you have definite standards. You would be surprised at the number of men out there who date any woman just because they cannot get a better one. Let me remind you that you go to the gym and eat very healthily. You know what? That's awesome. You're already far ahead of other men, even the ones who have a girlfriend but make concessions to her all the time. These men tend to get comfortable, fat, and become plugged in betas. In contrast, you have decent control of the field of fitness in your life. Congratulations! In addition, you're slim, so chances are you have a good physique that could not only get you women, but also opportunities. If you like your body, you project confidence before everyone else. And let me tell you something. You don't need any vices or illegal drugs to impress anyone. Do you know that many people, both men and women, started smoking or drinking to fit in? This happens a lot in high school, where teenagers try to find their identity. Unfortunately, they think that doing drugs, whether legal or not, will make them look older and more mature. That's complete bullshit. Seeking everyone else's approval is damaging, and that's what many guys do to supposedly impress girls. It happens the other way around too. Plus, drugs will destroy your body, soul, discipline, and attractiveness. A genuine connection between people, whether family, friends, or chicks you like, should not involve any harmful substances. In fact, I know people who hang out with groups just to smoke blunts and drink. That's not friendship. So please, trust me on this one. George Washington said, It is far better to be alone than to be in bad company. And that takes me to the next point. The most serious part is that you're seeing escorts and upscale sex workers. However, you yourself admit you're wasting money. Again, you're being honest, so that's a good way to start. I know that the primal instincts you're feeling are strong. I've been there too. Solitude is a bit hard at times. I advocate for nofap too, but in your case, if you've got primal urges, feel free to release your seed. That will be much better than spending money on escorts. I know people who had a tough breakup, and because they were so desperate to have sex again, they spent their money on hookup sites and apps. Despite that, at the end of the day, they still felt miserable. I know I may sound like a broken record, but here's the thing. If you don't fill your cup first, you won't be able to fill everyone else's. In other words, if you start any relationship from a place of lack, you're doomed to be controlled and breadcrumbed. And trust me, that's what many men are going through. They make concessions and become betas, so finally their chicks cheat on them. Let me tell you something. You eat healthily, right? Would you accept a meal full of processed foods and sugar? You wouldn't. The same happens with flings and one-night stands. They quickly fulfill you and boost your dopamine, but once they're gone, you crave them more. And that's a vicious cycle you should escape at all costs. And don't feel bad for not liking bars. In fact, bars and clubs are not the best places on earth to find girls. Don't believe a woman twerking on you would be the perfect wife. If you like other places or simply other activities, that's great. If reading, studying, sports, or building a side hustle is your thing, go for it. You'll be far more successful than the average beta male who makes thousands of concessions to his girl. So answering your question about where to go these days to meet a nice chick. Well, for sure not at the club, the pub, or the disco. I'm not a huge fan of dating, so mgtow is a movement that helps me a lot. The current dating marketplace is not fair, and it's hard to find nice women. But if I should give you an answer, just find places where you can meet people, not only women, that share a common interest. Whether you like hiking, traveling, dancing, or lifting weights, there are clubs of people sharing the same passion. Go there with the clear intention of having fun, and then when you least expect it, you will have broken free from your neediness, and a girl will come in. Right there, you will probably decide that staying single is what you like. Feel free to make your own choices. I hope you get better and better. I wish you tremendous success and absolute freedom. That's it for today's video. This one's been a huge red pill since male loneliness is not talked about that often. Women are treated as snowflakes and men as disposable objects. That's sad, but as men, we should do our best to unplug from the matrix and, most importantly, become free. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Have you ever considered how lonely men are today? What do you do to evolve daily? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, hit the like and subscribe buttons, comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.